assets. Real value.
Good morning. It's the 20th of January, 2026. And what a fascinating start to the year. But it makes me question a number of truthers out there and a number of people that we look up to as respected voices. Because what I'm hearing them say about Venezuela, about Iran, about Greenland is not accurate. I'm not going to name names. But what I am going to say is be very, very careful, because we have been infiltrated by CIA agents. There's also a number of people out there that do not know what they're talking about. So be careful. Greenland is very much a strategic issue. And the primary objective is the collapse of NATO and the collapse of the EU. And once Greenland has been resolved, then those issues are then dealt with. It's important to know the facts, because there is so much misinformation, disinformation, malinformation, and blatant bullshit about what's actually going on. We're here to bring you the truth. Don't take my word for it. Do your own research. Morning, Drew.
Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, everyone. My first story of the day. There are fresh warnings that the UK economy could be heading towards recession after new tariffs announced by US President Donald Trump. Measures could hit Britain's exports, particularly manufacturing and the car industry, at a time of already weak growth. The government says it's working to protect UK interests, but analysts warn prolonged trade tensions could damage jobs and investments. The risks have increased if the tariffs remain in place.
Well, in very simple layman's terms, I told you 6 years ago, they're going to shut down the world's economy for a global financial reset. And who better to shut down the UK's economy than Labour? Every time they've got into power, they've collapsed the economy. So it was an obvious choice. They are brilliant at shutting down the UK's economy, destroying business. And we're in the process of shutting down the world's economy. They're there to do a job, to destroy the economy, because the old system is so badly broken. For those people caught up in it, who are not aware and awake as to what's going on, it'll be painful. But for those people who've actually prepared for the collapse of the old system, you'll be enjoying the ride. So keep yourself well informed. Very interesting. I hear a lot of comments about why Donald Trump has appointed Tony Blair for the Gaza Board of Peace. There's a very old saying, keep your friends close and your enemies even closer. The one thing that's been very obvious with Donald Trump, right from day one, he doesn't point the finger at people. He puts them in the spotlight and lets them do it to themselves. Don't panic. It's all under control. Drew.
He gives them enough rope just to hang themselves. Next up, the IMF has warned that rising trade tensions between the US and Europe could harm global growth, saying there are no winners in trade wars. The warning follows new tariffs announced by President Trump, with the EU considering retaliation. Despite this, the IMF still forecasts global growth of just over 3% next year. President Trump has defended the policy, calling himself the tariff king.
Well, what we're doing is we're watching the collapse of the old system. And you only have to look at the G7. The G7 consists of Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, the UK and the USA. The collapse of that is happening in plain sight as we watch the emergence of BRICS. You've got Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. Then you've got Iran, Egypt, Ethiopia, the UAE, Saudi Arabia, Indonesia, already involved. You've also got another 30 countries that have applied. We're seeing the death of an old system and the birth of a new system, whether you like it or not. 2026 is going to be a lot of fun to watch when you know what's going on. If you don't, you'll be living in fear and you'll wonder what on earth is going on. Stay informed. We do the news every day for exactly that reason. Have a wonderful day and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
These are the facts, not put out by mainstream media. If you want to know the truth, we put out the truth every single day, Monday to Friday. Saturdays and Sundays we spend with our families, as we should do. So if you want to know the truth, come to charlieward.com and see real news daily. And join the Insiders Club, which is live on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Noble Gold for those that are based in America and Canada. And for those in the UK and Europe, we have Orvesta. Get yours now. Charlies.gold.